Hi everybody, it's Tracy again. It's been a while. So I'm going to share with you my latest project. It's a junk journal that I started back in April. I thought it only took me about a month, but you know, it took me 4 months to get it done. And hopefully this video will be okay because, of course, as usual, I'm having camera issues. I just recorded a video, or so I thought, and then I didn't. So I'm gonna tip my camera tripod down a little bit and share with you my latest big old chunky junk journal that I made. And I hope you like it. So this guy, girl, whatever, is really super thick. It's one of those Reader's Digest condensed version books. I think I told you about it in one of my other videos. And originally, I tore some pages out that I got the idea from Dear Julie, and to make my own pages and spacing. Well, I didn't do such a great job. As you can see, it's super, super thick. So last night I thought, oh, I had this great idea, blah, 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 thought it would work, and apparently it doesn't work. I took the cover, just the cover, not the spine, and I sliced it down the middle and thought, well, I'll just throw something on there to loosen it up. And that didn't work. It literally didn't work. So I slapped this zipper on here, and I got the zipper idea from my friend Amy, Idaho Amy. She uses it a lot in her scrapbooking and card making, etc. So I just glued that on there, and it partially works. It doesn't go down quite all the way, but I mean, I like the effect, you know, you're opening a book, I guess. So then I took some Tim Holtz, it's that parchment paper. I don't know if you can see that in there. It was on clearance, so I slapped that bad boy in there, and then you can still zip it up. I got majority of this book is from thrift shops, Goodwills, yard sales. I've picked up, my friends have picked up along the way. You know, oh, Tracy will like that. And Tracy does like that. So this here, it does go across here, and then it comes out this side, and I just had it tied in a bow. I didn't want to redo it for the video. It was 90 plus degrees here today, which it's not normal around here. So it's just not doing anything. So I put some of the fabric that I picked up at shops. I'm not going to go into super detail because it's late. It's almost my bedtime. So there's some fabric on the front here. This is actually that tablecloth that I showed you in another video. More of that parchment paper there and some pearl trim. And I really didn't do anything on the back, just wrapped it around there. And let's see here. So as you can see, I mean, it is chunky. When I ripped out the pages, I ripped out every 2 or 3 pages. So, and then some of them I glued together and made a pocket. Again, that was Dear Julie's idea. So there are some life project cards in here with some flowers on there. And then right here is that, what is it? The transfers, the iron-ons that you, not even an iron-on, is you transfer it onto the fabric and then you stitch it. So that's what that is a little butterfly there, and I just colored it in. I'm going to try and set this down, but it's kind of hard because it's so thick, and I want to show you everything. There's some trim there. And my Kool-Aid dyed papers with Dollar Tree buttons. And just some legal paper, more of that tablecloth there. Legal, the yellow notepad, and then did some inking. And then more life project cards, a lot of scrapbook paper because I'm trying to use it up. The 8 of Hearts, I got that idea again from Dear Julie. That's her and her husband's little anniversary date, I believe, is what she said. Their lucky number. So there's a tuck spot there. And then some of the Tim Holtz, that little tiny stapler. I guess that's what you call it. Tiny attacher or something. I don't know. And then this is where I was telling you where I glued the pages together to make a pocket. I didn't fill those up because it's already thick. So this is a napkin I picked up at the thrift shop, and I took the layers apart and just glued that on there. More inking. This is a card. It was in a pack of cards. that I got at the Goodwill as well. And I took that off the front of the card. And it says, friends, a friend is the first one to come in when the whole world has gone out. So very true. Michael's clearance, more Kool-Aid paper. I don't think I really left any of the original pages on here. Another tuck spot. More Michael's clearance from the jewelry section. There's a tuck spot here. It's not very big, but this is from Joann's on clearance. I really wish I would have got more of that. This is from Walmart, and this is probably my 4th roll of this stuff. More Life Project cards. And more of that napkin. I did use the wrong adhesive. I don't know if you can see that in the video. But I kind of like it. So, Michael's jewelry clearance. Another pocket here. So this piece I just had to fix because it came undone. So it's probably just barely dry. This here is from the Dollar Tree. It's the wall art stuff, you know, to put wall pictures or whatever on. So that's what that is. And some legal ledger paper, I mean. And another Life Project card there. I wasn't sure if I was going to do video, but somebody said, yes, please, video, please. So video it is. Another pocket, receipt paper. There's nothing in this, that little charm there. It says, dance like no one is watching. And I do all the time. Another Life Project card there. This is more of that wall, Dollar Tree wall stuff. More of my Kool-Aid paper. And then there's a little tuck spot here. I just folded over the page. This was, I mean, everything in this book was literally on clearance somewhere. This actually little thing I meant to show you earlier, that was in one of my pockets up front. And it's just a little book that I got at thrift shop, and I just put some of that measuring tape. Does look like a measuring tape. You'll see it further back. More charms from Michael's. This is from the Dollar Tree. They have big old fat stacks of colored paper, and so I of course had to buy one of each color that they had. More Dollar Tree buttons. Another tuck spot. Bingo card. There. More Dollar Tree paper. I think there's a tuck spot there. A check, or a receipt, I guess is what you would want to call that. So this page is a little crunchy because I put these on here from the Tim Holtz, and then there's some packaging there, so it makes it really stiff, but I mean, it works. I did this little tuck spot, flip over, whatever you want to call it, flip up, I guess. More Dollar Tree paper with some Monopoly monies there. And another card that came in a pack, Life Project card. Another tuck spot. And some more doilies and some more Kool-Aid paper. I have lots of doilies because my twin Irma sent me some, and then I picked some up as well. Yahtzee, excuse me, Yahtzee score sheet. No, I don't have the COVID. I have allergies. Working retail, you hear that a lot. I'm sure you all know that. So more legal paper. This page is stiff as well because I'm not really sure what's going on there. I think I just used too much glue. There's a postcard here and here. They came out of a pack again at the thrift shop. More Dollar Tree buttons. And then a tuck there. This here is from one of those Work Basket magazines. Uh-oh, my book's falling apart. Okay, so there's that. Work Basket magazines that I showed you a while back. Still have loads of those. This here is also out of the Work Basket magazine, and more packaging material. Flowers that I made in a challenge group with more of that ledger paper. More Dollar Tree paper. This burlap flower is a roll of ribbon that I got at Walmart on clearance. Another tuck spot. Look at packaging material. with this. I just love these. They come off of the, you know, the bias tape and Rick Rack and stuff like that. This does actually close. I just took it out for my video earlier. That failed. Some more receipt tape. Some stamps that I got in they're not real stamps, but you know, ephemera that I got in a rack, I believe, or a swap. My one and only binder clip in the book, and I made this little card with this. I got at a thrift shop a couple weeks ago. That just clips on there with more of that work basket pages there. More Tim Holtz. We all love our Tim Holtz, right? Another pocket. More Kool-Aid paper. Here's another part of that notebook with Dollar Tree buttons. And then I had to put washi tape because these pages were literally falling apart. So every page has a different washi tape binding there. Excuse me. So this flower here, and then probably a couple others throughout here, my friend got at the Diggets, or they're called the outlets, the Goodwill outlets, and she found this monster Ziploc bag full of them, and they had those, and then the elastic headbands, and they're per pound. And she said, would you use these? I said, oh, most definitely. Bring it on. Another zipper here. I really got a shout out to Amy, Idaho Amy, for the zipper idea. I finally did it. Years later, but I finally did it. So I just did a little tuck there, and this just folds out with some inking on there. I just kind of like the, you know, style there. More playing cards, more ledger paper. So this is a funny. Don't laugh at me because you know you're going to be doing it now. A month or two ago, I went to hang out with some friends, and we stopped at this business. We all needed to use the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. This is one of the sanitary napkin bags. Like you put your sanitary things in there and throw it away. And I saw there was this big old flower and some other little flowers. And no worries, this is the clean one. But I was like, of course, you think of junk journals and scrapbooking. So that's what that's from. And you're all going to look at me differently now. But you're also going to be looking at those things. More Kool-Aid paper there. More Life Project cards with some Dollar Tree buttons. A more guest check, rather. This is one of the pages I ripped out, and I got the idea out of one of my groups, and there's a tuck there and a tuck there. A little playing card, but I put a backing, cardstock backing on there. Okay, there we go. More Dollar Tree paper with some pieces of the doilies. And I just painted that with some acrylic paint. There's a pull tab here off of the Bubbly sparkling water. It says Hey You on there. And more of the flowers that I made. More Dollar Tree paper with some more Life Project cards. This here I got at a thrift shop. I don't even know what it's for, but I thought it was super cool. So I grabbed that partial roll. I think it's like, I don't know, some electrical thing or whatever. I don't know. Here's another one of those flowers that my friend got me at the Diggets. And another Life Project card. And another butterfly from that wall art that I showed you earlier from the Dollar Tree. This thing is really hard to hold, ladies, gentlemen. More of the work basket page. And then here is a flip up. I really got to not make them so thick. Another part of the Yahtzee scorecard. Another pocket. And then this. So went to the Goodwill the other day, and they have, their playing cards are always 99 cents, whether it's one pack or two. Well, this was a tin, and it had 2 packs in it, and they were unopened. And they're Harley Davidson. Yes, I tore it. They're cool images, but I mean, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, right, ladies, gentlemen? More Kool-Aid paper. Sorry, you might hear my dog. She thinks she needs out every 2 seconds. Clearance at Joann's. I really love that trim there. And then these 2 pages, my last page, I literally done them within like a half an hour last night. I needed to get this book done, and I got it done. Legal paper and some Dollar Tree buttons. And then my last page right here is just scraps with some Kool-Aid paper and more of that trim that I don't know what it is, but it's super cool. I mean, you can't tell me that's not cool, right? So I'll have to figure out where that flower goes. But I wanted to share that with you, and I'm so sorry that it took me forever to share some more projects, and hopefully I'll get better about it. And I just want to say thanks for stopping by, liking, subscribing, commenting. Hopefully I'll get a Facebook page and or a Etsy page up to sell some of my stuff. Give me some tips, tricks, comments, likes, dislikes, whatever, you know. And you all have a fabulous evening.